a second. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Hello guys, welcome to another video. This is the third part of the entire Dominar and KTM series that I'm trying to make. As I mentioned in my earlier video, the idea is to give you guys maximum information so that you can make an informed decision of which bike to buy in case you're stuck with the same decision like what I was a couple of months ago. So yeah, in this third video I'm going to tell you 4 reasons why the KTM can be better than the Dominar 400. Like the previous video I had said, vice versa. So let's begin. So I'm just returning back from work. The meeting's done. This is the second video that I'm shooting today. So the meeting's done and I'm just headed back to Nehru Nagar, Kurla East. I just hope I don't get traffic again. So yeah, let's begin. So number one reason that I feel that the KTM can be better than the Dominar is space and comfort. So let's stretch. Hold on guys, hold on a second. Yeah, so the number one reason why I feel the KTM Adventure 390 can be better than the Dominar is space and comfort. Yes, this was a big priority on my list when I was looking out for new bikes. What is that sound? Anyways, so this thing has lots and lots of space, while on the Dominar, when I used to have a pillion on board, there used to be space constraint. Like right now I'm wearing a backpack, if you guys can see. It has my laptop and a couple of more stuff in it. The bag is filled to a brim and still there is enough space for a pillion to have a seat, and there will still be more space left behind it. So in fact this thing has lots of space and there's good enough room for the pillion and the rider to move around on the seat with and without backpack. In fact, even if I'm sitting without any luggage right now, and if there's a pillion sitting without any luggage, there'll be enough space for one entire bag of luggage to be kept in between. So that's one of the biggest reason why I considered that's one of the biggest reason why I considered that's one of the biggest reason why I considered the Adventure 390 while changing from the Dominar 400, because we were running short on space on longer tours, and it just makes your journey a bit more comfortable, a bit more less tiring. And believe me, on the long run, when you're doing runs of more than 600-700 kilometers, these things matter a lot. A lot means a lot. Tod diya signal. Yeah, good. Todo, tum bhi todo. So yeah, that was one of the biggest reasons, which are biggest factors rather I had considered when changing from the Dominar to the Adventure 390. Oh, there's a Dominar. Second reason or second factor that can actually influence your decision is the suspension travel. So as you know, if you guys have toured a lot on any road biased motorcycle, you will encounter big patches which are broken or close to non-existence, and that is something that you have to live with when you're touring in India. And especially in our country, even if there's a good road, it will have some or the other bad patch where you will end up slowing down a lot. And when it comes to road biased motorcycles, their suspensions are very much limited due to the travel. And this is another factor that helps when you're touring. Bigger wheel, yes, it does actually help, because this thing has 19 and the Dominar, if I'm not wrong, had a 17 incher. And when it came to bad patches on the road, sorry about that, when it came to bad patches on the road, my speed used to drop down drastically. See, that's a Dominar. So just to give you an example, when I did a tour back in 2023 December to Goa, I was on my Dominar 400 and my friend, he was on his Adventure 390, and just after Amboli Ghat or during Amboli Ghat, before Amboli Ghat, right, we encountered seriously bad roads. I mean, these roads were non-existent. Unfortunately, I didn't have a camera back then to show you guys, but it was as good as no roads. I mean, there was dust, grime, you know, all these construction material lying around, undulations, and all the possible bad shit on the road, boulders and stuff. And when we were doing the stint on that road, the speed differential between these two bikes was drastic. I mean, I'm not kidding. On the entire journey till Nepali Ajra, we were all both together carrying speeds of about 100-110 easily without breaking a sweat. And the moment I encountered a bad patch, my speed dropped down to 5 and 10, because the bike was just joking a lot. I mean, it was being thrown around because of the lack of suspension travel and the smaller wheel size. While on the other hand, my friend, he was absolutely flying. He was literally flying over all the road. He was doing, you know, speeds in excess of 40, 50, 60, which is actually not what do you say, recommended on our roads. But yeah, if you have the right skill sets, you can do a lot of different things on this bike. And he was literally flying. I mean, unfortunately, as I said, I didn't have the camera back then. I would have recorded how he was riding, and he just made it look like a child's play, man. While on the other hand, I was literally striving to survive on those roads. I mean, I was able to... Kaun hai bhai? While on the other hand, oh, there he goes. While on the other hand, I was literally, you know, trying to survive on that road, because I was able to feel each and every joke, each and every bump, because the road was not, this is very plain. I was like ubad khabad there. It was literally non-existent, and it was really bad. I mean, that had a very bad toll on my hands, shoulders and everything, and the journey time just increased drastically. So yeah, if you intend to tour, these long suspension, although these are hard, but I think these work in your favor once you're carrying good enough speed with luggage and, you know, a little bit more weight. It will help you in your long journey, and especially during your bad patches during touring. And absolutely don't worry about these alloy wheels. I bet you these are very hard and very durable, because I've seen my friend doing stuff that you generally don't do on these kind of bikes, and these things, they still survived that, man, right in front of my eyes. And I kid you not, it makes a whole lot of difference. So that's another factor that I feel is very important while touring, and these suspension will help you a lot. So yeah, that's one thing. Third factor that might make you feel that this bike is better